What's up, everybody? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw, yeah! And I hope you're ready for a Fantastic Four adventure. Yes, it's the Return of Doom, number 86 of the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four have been guests or prisoners in a village that Doom rules, and now Doom has decided to send his death bots in to wipe the village clean of the stain of the Fantastic Four, along with anyone else who's there. And the Fantastic Four are without their powers right now, hypnotized by Doom's machine to believe they have no power, no ability, no strength, no fire, no stretching, no elemental power, none of that. And the robots are coming. As they start to alert the village, Reed encourages everyone to get to the public square so they can make a stand together, so they can organize, and most of all, not panic. The worst thing they need right now is all these citizens running around panicking as these robots are coming. Reed tells them to gather whatever weapons they can. Pitchforks, butter knives, anything. Rocks. And the Fantastic Four will be their first line of defense. And their powers are barely working. Johnny Storm could barely flame on, but it's Doom that appears. And he says that this was all an accident. It was a malfunction in his robots, and if some of his people are destroyed, they shall become heroes of the realm. Reed doesn't buy this for a moment and just calls him a bloody assassin. And of course, it's game on as Doom sits there with his plan. But his plans, as flawless as they seem, Reed always seems to find that fatal flaw. So Doom has made other plans, just in case. And Doom thinks to himself, what if these robots betray me? He put a fatal flaw, a weakness that he only knows. As one of his guards tells him they can't stop the robots, he slaps him aside. That was Doom's plan all along, as he looks at the bodies of his guards, his own men, and is proud at what he's created. As the robots have broken free, Doom's men have decided just to run. These robots have one single programming: destroy. Destroy, destroy. And they will not be stopped. And Doom's men are in the same mindset that Doom is, to sacrifice the people in order to save themselves. As the Fantastic Four are looking for some kind of control device, some kind of gizmo that Reed wants, Ben decides to try his strength out again, and it's returning to him. Yes, the hypnotic spell is starting to wear off and their powers are returning. And not a moment too soon as the first robot comes up and Ben just smashes him with a haymaker. It's clobbering time. But the problem is these robots keep fighting in pieces. The arm jumps up and smacks Ben. Ben forgetting that they still fight even though they're shattered. And Ben begins using the pieces to smash the other pieces. And Johnny Storm lends him a little hand. His fire powers are back, but not at full strength, as he tries to hold them off for even a little bit, letting the Fantastic Four have an opportunity to regain their strength, their powers. Ben and Johnny let Reed know what's going on, but Reed is looking for something, a control switch. Doom always has something like that in these villages. How else would he be able to control all the monitors? As the villagers have finally found guns and weapons, probably taken from the guards. As the robots come in smashing everything, they cannot stand up to these robots. They are taught combat scenarios. They were taught wartime scenarios. They were taught how to kill, how to crush, how to destroy. And of course, Johnny asks where Crystal is. Reed says that she's with the women folk, helping them out with her elemental powers. Of course, Doom is watching, enjoying the show, but his little toady points out, what if they find the loophole? What if Reed finds a way to defeat these robots? And Doom has a plan B, as always. As the robots come smashing through, Reed stretches up to the tower, and by a stroke of luck, he finds what he's looking for as the robot grabs onto his legs. Reed finds Doom's control box for this city, and he uses it to free his legs from the robots. And this town has a lot of gizmos, a lot of traps. And this switch controls them all. He uses one of the traps to immobilize the robot. As Ben is surprised that Reed has done it again, he's found the control switch, but Doom's plan B is that he's put a bunch of explosives under the village, and he will blow it up before Reed can stop the robots fully. His henchman is surprised by this, and Doom says that he would blow up half the world if it meant destroying the Fantastic Four. But the robots are coming. They've only managed to stop a handful of them. They're still charging in, ready to destroy everything in their path, as the Fantastic Four stands ready, waiting to see what Reed will do with this gizmo. As he starts messing with it, playing with the buttons, figuring out what to do. As they smash in, they're here. As Reed pushes a series of buttons on the machine. Using his intellect, he uses a trap, a turbine that was hidden under, and blows these robots into the water. They can't swim. They sink like rocks, and that is their Achilles heel. Something so simple that no one would think of it but Reed and Doom. But Doom uses the explosives, and yet there's a part shielded. The villagers are saved as this part of town, and we find out Sue was there, hiding, waiting to help out her family. And now all they have to do is take out Doom. Will they succeed in bringing Doom to justice? Well, we'll find out next time, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.